We have a couple pieces of good news in the forecast. For one, the worst of the Santa Ana winds are behind us here in San Diego County. Doesn't mean we're entirely done, but the other piece of good news is that we even have a little bit of rain in the forecast. But yes, we still have to deal with some light Santa Ana winds now through Tuesday. For the moment, though, we are feeling calm. The sun is coming up over San Diego. A bit of a cold morning, though. On the coastline, we're seeing mid-40s with San Diego at 44 degrees right now. Inland, we're seeing some spots in the 30s. Other areas are sitting in the 20s. We're not going to reach our daily highs until noon, but at that point, it's going to be nice. It'll be sunny, low to mid-60s on the coast with San Diego, looking at a high of 63 today. Inland neighborhoods reaching up right near 70. And about the winds, we're going to watch the wind direction shift a little bit throughout the day, but then look what happens for the evening. At night, we see the Santa Ana winds come back. They're going to be relatively weak, not nearly as bad as what we've seen over the past few days, but still a few wind gusts as fast as 30 miles per hour. Now, that is going to dry us out. You're going to notice some areas where the humidity overnight is going to get to 15% or even less. I'm looking at Escondido. Some limited areas of fire risk. So you still need to be mindful for the risk of these dry conditions. But overall, the worst of it is behind us. And right now we have no more watches and warnings locally. But you look just a little bit north. You still see red flag warnings in parts of Riverside County and parts of Orange County. You still have plenty of air quality alerts in Los Angeles County. And thankfully, we're not dealing with as much of that here. But caution is extremely important still. Make sure to have defensible space around your home. If anything does happen, then plan in case of outages or evacuation still. And we're not expecting very bad air quality here at home. But if you smell smoke, try to stay indoors and try to keep your windows closed. And unfortunately, we could see some more Santa Ana winds periodically throughout the next few days because air flows from areas of high pressure to areas of low pressure. That continued high pressure over those desert areas over Nevada keeps forcing that dry desert air. And so we're going to see Santa Ana winds certainly for the next 2 or 3 nights. Now, it's not a huge deal for the coastline, looking at low to mid 60s for the next few days. And then look at that. A chance of rain pops up Friday. It's too early to have a lot of details about it, but that'll be a huge relief after all of these fiery conditions for our inland neighborhoods. We're going to see those Santa Ana winds again over the next 3 days, most likely dying down by Tuesday. And then when they see a nice cool down, look at Friday. Chance of rain and a high of just 60 degrees. A quick look at the desert shows highs in the 40s and the 50s, maybe even snow Thursday and Friday. And finally, let's look into the desert. High of 72 for today. That is as warm as we get. Even by tomorrow, they notice highs only in the mid 60s.